Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. How are you today? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Once again, on behalf Family Tour and Travel, first at all, please let me introduce my crew. In my left hand side, there is a driver who will accompany us during today. His name, his name is Mr. Ali. He is a very professional driver. He has been worked as driver for 15 years and he is experienced driver, so you don't have to worry about our trip. And me, I will reintroduce myself. My name is Shirfatunisa, you can call Rifa, and I will be your tour guide today. Our tour program for today is going to historical museum in Jakarta, namely Monumen Pancasila Sakti, officially known as Lubang Buaya. So if you have a question or request, just raise your hand, so I will answer your question and help by your request. And the last, enjoy your trip. Well guys, now we are arrived at Monumen Pancasila Sakti, but before you get off from the bus, please check your belongings first, like your handphone or camera and your luggage. Will please get off from the bus one and by one. Ladies first, mind your head and watch your step, and please wait me in entrance and we will start from there. Now we are in the Monumen Pancasila Sakti or Lubang Buaya. This monument was built on the idea of Indonesian second President Suharto. Built on a land area of 14.6 hectares, this monument was built with the aim of remembering the struggle of the revolution heroes who fought to defend the state ideology of the Republic of Indonesia, Pancasila, from the threat of communist ideology. Before becoming a historical museum, the place was an empty land or garden which was used as the final exile for the victim of 30 September movement 965, or which is known as G30 SPK. This is the monument of the hero who died in the incident. There are Jenderal Ahmad Yani, Jenderal M.T. Haryono, Jenderal S. Parman, Brigadier Jenderal D.I. Panjaitan, Brigadier Jenderal Sutoyo Siswo Diharjo, Letnan Letu Pierre Andreas Tendean. This is the PKI Pengkhianatan Museum, recounts the history of PKI rebellions aimed at replacing the foundation of the Pancasila state with communists as opposed to Pancasila until the second rebellions known as the 30 September movement or the G30 SPKI are the beginning of the entrance. We will be greeted with several photo collections of the PKI rebellions, the appointment of the bodies of 7 revolution heroes, and several diorama that tell about the PKI rebellions in various regions in Indonesia. This old well is the pledge, the 7 heroes of the revolution were named Jenderal Ahmad Yani, Jenderal R. Suprapto, Jenderal M.T. Haryono, Jenderal S. Parmat, Brigadir Jenderal D.I. Panjaitan, Brigadir Jenderal Sutoyo Siswodiha. The House of Torture is a place where the heroes of the revolution were tortured or to say a statement letter in support of communists in Indonesia. They were tortured before they were finally killed. This page displays the torture diorama of the 7 heroes of the revolution along with the story of the start of the PKI revolution. Formerly, this place was a public school, or now better known as SD, and was converted by the PKI as a place of the cruel torture of the revolution hero. This place belonged to a resident of area 2 Lubang Buaya named Haji Sueb. This place was used by the leadership of G30 PKI, namely Lieutenant Colonel Untung, in the framework of planning the kidnapping of the 7 revolution heroes, in which there are still original items that were silent witness to PKI atrocities such as the 3 Petromax, sewing machines, and glass cabinet. This place was actually a house that was converted by the PKI as a public kitchen. The house was status belonged to Mr. Amro, was used as a place for the consumption of G30 PKI members. Three were Mrs. Amro, who was selling clothes on a daily basis, left the house unlocked and ordered by PKI members to leave his house locked, but when he returned, it turned out that his house was already in a mess. Almost everything in the house had disappeared. The Pancasila Museum is located in the Revolutionary Heroes Monumen complex, which was inaugurated by President Suharto on October 1981 to coincide with Dwi Windu on Pancasila Power Day. In this room, there are several dioramas as follows: Preparatory Meeting for the Rebellions 1165, Volunteer Training at Lubang Buaya 5 July 30 September 1165, The Kidnapping of Lieutenant Jenderal Ahmad Yani 1 October 1965, Persecution at Lubang Buaya 1 October 1965, Security Lanuma Halim Perdana Kusuma 2 October 1965, Appointment of the Heroes of the Revolution for October 1965, the process of the birth of Super Semar 11 March 1966, inauguration of General Suharto as President 12 March 1967, follow up to the PKI Prohibition 2 and 6 June of 1982. Again, the Indonesian government and changes of the state Pancasila have been carried out, which the first in 1948 crowned as the Musuh PKI Rebellion in Madiun, and the second the G30 SPKI Rebellion in September 1965. In addition to this, there is also seven photo revolutionary heroes. The size of the photo has been enlarged from the original. Efforts against the Indonesian government and changing the basis of the state Pancasila have been carried out, which the first in 1948, known as the Musuh PKI Rebellion in Madiun, and the second the G30 SPKI Rebellion in September 1965. In addition to this, there is also seven photo revolutionary heroes. The size the photo has been changed from the original. And in this room there is also a relic room, which is a place to display items, especially the clothes they wore when they were kidnapped, tortured, and finally killed, along with the result of the doctor postmortem. In addition, there is also a column, a breathing apparatus used to lift the bodies of seven revolution heroes from inside and out well. In addition to the relic room, there is also a theater room which plays historical recordings of the corpses of the revolutionary heroes. The burial to the Kalibata Heroes Cemetery and other time period of this recording is approximately 30 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we almost reaching the end of our short tour. I give you 30 minutes for around this place and to capture the moment. After that, we will go back to the beginning where we met. Okay, please get back on the bus one by one. Ladies first. Guys, is everything complete? Please check on each of us. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you feel after visiting the Pancasila Sakti Monumen? I hope our journey today will be memorable and provide new experience for you. On behalf of the family travel agent, thank you for entrusting us to guide and accompany your trip We are still waiting for your next arrival.